Good afternoon. Welcome to our family meeting. Due to some technical difficulties, we are live and in color. All right. And so my name is Craig, and it's always good to be here on a Tuesday night or afternoon, rather, and to share some information. I'm in here, me and my uh, peer by the name of
Cliff.
Cliff is in here with us, and so he's joining us. Without further ado, we're going to bring a very interesting article, I believe, from OregonRecovery.com. All right, you can retrieve this article, and the article I'm making mention of, I'm going to show you right now. The benefits of professional drug abuse counseling for individuals and families. The benefits of professional drug abuse counseling for individuals and families. Right, this is our family recovery support group, and we'll dive right into it. So it starts off by stating substance misuse. All right, it says substance misuse affects millions of people nationwide, often beginning without warning and slowly growing into a challenge that impacts every area of life. When drugs interfere with relationships, work, health, and emotional well-being, it becomes essential to seek the right form of support. Professional drug abuse counseling offers a structured, compassionate, and evidence-based approach to overcoming addiction. It not only helps individuals understand their behaviors and triggers, but also provides families with the guidance they need to support recovery by recognizing the transformative role that counseling plays. Those affected by addiction can take steps toward long-term healing and improve quality of life. The reason I believe this article is very important, not to say that the rest of the article is not important, but it gives us some more insight of why it's important we can get some understanding from the professionals, because I am a recovery coach, I'm not a counselor, and so that goes into the clinical aspect, and so they have that schooling aspect. I am a certified peer recovery specialist, whereas I can help people along the way with their recovery capital and help them how to learn how to navigate with their coping skills. So this article is going to shed more light on what it means to have a professional person involved, not only individually for individuals, but for families as well. So tonight's topic of discussion, understanding how drug abuse counseling supports recovery. This article states, one of the primary benefits of drug abuse counseling is that it helps individuals recognize the root causes of substance use. Addiction often develops from a combination of environmental, emotional, and biological influences. Counselors work with clients to explore past experiences, stressors, and underlying mental health conditions that may be contributing to their substance use habits. Rather than focusing solely on stopping drug use, counseling helps people understand why the behavior developed in the first place. This therapeutic process encourages clients to build healthier coping mechanisms instead of turning to substances during time of pain, anxiety, or isolation. Individuals are taught how to manage their emotions more constructively. Counselors introduce skills such as mindfulness, stress reduction, and emotional regulation that help clients stay grounded when cravings or challenges arise. Professional counseling also provides a confidential space free from judgment. Many individuals struggling with addiction feel shame and fear opening up to others. A trained counselor understands how to listen empathetically and guide clients through discussions that may feel overwhelming. This supportive relationships build trust and motivates individuals to remain engaged with their treatment. Drug abuse counseling can be tailored to each person's unique needs, whether they benefit most from one-on-one therapy, group counseling, relapse prevention, education, or support for co-occurring mental health challenges. This individualized approach ensures that every client receives the care that aligns with their goals, strengths, and recovery timeline. So now we get a better, clear understanding why it's important to have professional people. All right. And so a lot of times people don't want to hear or receive information from a professional, especially if I hear people often, not especially, but I oftentimes hear people say, just because a person never had lived experience, but they have the educational component of counseling, learning about the misuse of substances, they don't want to partake or listen to what they have to say, or they feel that they can't relate. But this article is going to share some light on why it's important to take advice from the professionals. All right. Next topic of discussion: recognizing the importance of preventing safety and early intervention. Substance misuse can escalate quickly, sometimes resulting in severe health consequences. Professional drug abuse counseling plays an important role in preventing the most dangerous outcome by offering early intervention. According to the National Institute on Drugs and Addiction 2025 fact sheet, approximately 110,000 people lost their lives to drug overdose in 2022. That is staggering number. 110,000 people. These statistics highlight how crucial it is for individuals and families to seek help as soon as they recognize signs of a problem. Counseling helps individuals identify risky patterns before they become life-threatening. A person may begin misusing prescription medication to cope with stress or experiment with substances to feel accepted socially. These behaviors can evolve into dependence fast than many people expect. All right. A counselor expertise provide insight into warning signs and help clients understand how addiction affects the brain and body. Early support also reduces the likelihood of severe consequences, such as legal trouble, job loss, or strained relationship. As people learn to recognize triggers and change their behavior, they can avoid crises that could disrupt their lives, right? Families benefit as well because they are guided on how to respond in constructive ways that support recovery rather than enabling harmful behaviors, right? And so that's why it's very important, and we stress this here at Capital Recovery Center, that it's important to seek some help from professional people as well. By providing education, accountability, and ongoing encouragement, drug abuse counseling helps individuals make safer decisions and remain empowered throughout their journey towards healthier living. All right, let's move further. We're going to move right along because we started a little late, but we're going to get it in. Encouraging repair of family dynamics and stronger relationships. Addiction rarely affects just one person. It often disrupts the emotional stability of entire household. Families may feel confused, frustrated, or helpless as they witness someone they care about struggling. Trust can erode and communication can break down. Professional drug abuse counseling includes family-focused support that helps repair these relationships and provides a foundation for healing together. All right? Family counseling sessions allow loved ones to express their feelings in a safe and guided environment. Everyone involved can begin to understand how addiction functions and why recovery takes time. Counselors teach family members how to set boundaries, provide engaged encouragement, and avoid action that unintentionally reinforce unhealthy behaviors. This education helps shift the focus away from blame and towards cooperation. So that is very important because a lot of times when we try to do it on our own, we may make some mistakes along the way, right? And so our approach can be sometimes very harsh, even though we may have good intention, but it may come off in a negative way. And so that's why professional people can help step in more like a referee, be able to mediate the situation, right? And so everybody is heard and everybody get a fair shake at, not playing the blame game. So let's hear each other out. And so that's why it's very important to have professional people. This article continues and it goes on to say, when families feel informed and supported, they are better equipped to serve as a reliable support system. Whether it is accompanying someone to appointments, helping them maintain structure, or simply offering emotional reassurance, healthy environment can strengthen recovery outcomes. Families also learn coping strategies. Hey, Aquana.
Hey.
All right. So glad you can make it. We're gonna try to make it short and sweet. All right.
Yeah.
You don't sound like enthusiastic. What's going on? You all right? You're not
Yeah, I'm
driving.
good.
You're not driving, are you?
No.
All right then. All right, cause we don't want you to have no accident. All right, and so it says whether it is accompanying someone to appointments, helping them maintain structure, or simply offering emotional reassurance. Healthy environment can strengthen recovery outcomes. Families also learn coping strategies for maintaining their own stress, which is essential for maintaining balance. Remember, we were talking about mediating balance while assisting a loved one. Counseling helps restore confidence and hope, reinforcing the idea that recovery is possible for both the individual and the people closest to them. Over time, strengthened communication and renewed trust allow families to build healthier relationships beyond the challenges of addiction. All right. And so, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, the benefits of professional drug abuse counselor for individuals and family, Raekwon. So we're going to move on to the next topic of discussion, and that is promoting long-term success through relapse prevention and skill building. Woo! So that's a lot, but it makes sense. Let's see what it says. It says recovery is more than stopping substance use. It is creating an entirely new lifestyle. This is why drug abuse counseling remains valuable throughout every stage of the recovery journey. Counselors help clients develop practical tools to handle real-world challenges after treatment ends. Relapse is a common concern for many individuals in recovery. Stress, social situations, environments, or emotional triggers can increase the risk. Through counseling, clients learn to recognize these triggers early and apply healthy responses before a lapse occurs. Counselors also help individuals prepare personalized relapse prevention plans, offering structure and confidence as they navigate daily situations. Counseling support clients in achieving broader personal goals as well. Many people begin rebuilding aspects of their life that may have been affected by addiction, such as returning to work, improving relationships, or reconnecting with hobbies and interests. A counselor can guide this process by providing resources, encouragement, and strategies for maintaining motivation and focus. Additionally, counseling introduces peer support through group settings such as this, right? Where individuals share experiences with others who understand what they are going through. All right. I am a peer, I am someone in recovery. And so I'm no better than the next person. And so we're all here to help one another. This community connection reduces feeling of isolation and creates a positive support network that reinforces progress by promoting accountability, skill development, and a healthier sense of identity. Counseling helps individuals stay on track and envision a life where recovery becomes part of their ongoing success story. Who don't want to have a good success story? All right. And so did I run through that? I think family dynamic, strong relationship. And so, okay, we at the end. We are definitely at the end. And the last one is choosing the right treatment team for personalized support and care. And this article says the success of drug abuse counseling is heavily influenced by the quality of a therapeutic relationship and the effectiveness of the overall treatment approach. A reliable counseling program offers trained professionals who specialize in substance use disorder and understand the emotional and behavioral complexities. That's a big word, right? Involved. All right. Effective counselors work collaboratively with clients to establish clear, achievable goals. Treatment may include cognitive behavioral therapy, motivational enhancement, trauma-informed care, or other evidence-based methods, depending on the client's unique needs. Programs that offer a combination of services include group therapy, family involvement, and case management give individuals access to a well-rounded support system. Comfort and trust are essential to progress. Clients should feel safe, respected, and understood during every session. A helpful counseling environment avoids judgment and fosters empowerment, allowing individuals to feel confident while sharing sensitive information and working through setbacks. All right? And so it says treatment is not one size fits all. With the right counseling team, individuals and families develop personalized strategies that help support long-term recovery and improve emotional well-being. Whether someone is just beginning to seek help or looking to reinforce progress after treatment, counseling ensures they are not navigating recovery alone. All right. And so that is a mouthful right there. I don't know how her screen get frozen. Oh, okay. Maybe because she's riding. And so that's it for that segment. I basically want to share the importance of why professional people is very helpful. You know, because a lot of times people may feel they don't need professional people or that they can do it on their own.
Okay.
Right? Some people,
listen, I know like maybe one or two people.
Yeah.
Till this day, it's been like years since they still, they must have got a strong will. But they did it by they just cut it off completely.
Yeah. I heard stories like that.
And I commend them, that because I tried it and I couldn't do it. So
me too. And so it's a small few who can really put it down and don't turn back. But there's a lot of majority of us, who have tried it, went back to that lifestyle, and where we had to go I know me, I can keep the focus on me. I had to get professional help.
Yeah.
And so it works out. It works. If you're open-minded, you have to be open-minded to receive the information and not to be closed-minded, because especially when you have family members involved, and there's a lot of people who can be affected by our behavior or by my behavior,
right.
So I hope whatever was said can share some insight on not us, because we already been through the process. We've experienced what it is to be in a treatment plan or dealing with counselors. But there may be somebody who may be watching this for the first time, and they may say, you know what, I don't think counseling works, or from a professional perspective. I'm here to tell you it works. So I thank you, Cliff, for coming. I thank you, Raekwon, for logging in. I appreciate you. And you stay,
Thank you.
all right, you stay safe, all right?
Okay, you too.
All right then. Bye-bye. Yep. And so yeah, man. So that's it for now for this segment here. Seemed like we went through it so fast, but however, we got through it. And so the most important thing I want people to learn or get out of this segment or this article is that do not be closed-minded when people said if you may have to do outpatient or inpatient or get some information from a professional person, especially when, as this article says, if it's in an environment with the right team in the right setting where you're not being judged or looked down upon. All right, and so I hope this encourage somebody to always be willing to accept some information that's coming from a counselor. It may sound foreign, new, but give it a chance. I am a witness. I am a living example that if you give it a try, you stick with it, you know, it may not be easy. And you may not get it the first time. Don't give up. Just keep striving and give it your all. That's all we can ask, that we give it our all. Until the next time, take care of yourself. Stay safe, everybody. All right? So